Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. You hear that train way off? Hey, I ain't got no time for daggone retirement hobby. I just don't, man. The only actually hobby I think I got is this YouTube channel, and I can't keep up with it. You know, and I've been thinking, because it don't fit the norm. You know, I read a stat somewhere. It said that the happiest retirees have 4 hobbies or something that they do to keep them occupied. And I don't really do anything I consider a hobby, except for this here. But I got to wondering and thinking on that. I think the reason is, man, I never did one job for decades, you know what I mean? Down at the strength factory, I think I had 5 or 6 different positions, and none of them really had anything to do with the other one. It was totally different set of learning and capabilities and abilities and stuff, you know what I mean? And over at the strength factory, it was at the chemical plant, I was probably up to 6 or 7 different positions, and all of them were totally different disciplines you had to know for each of them. You know, I started out over there catching bags, and I got on the end of the conveyor there would fill bags up with that powder that we made. He'd come down the conveyor, and I'd pick it up and put it on a pallet. And I didn't have to do that. It had a vacuum hose. I'd squeeze the handle, it would drop, and I'd let go of it, and it would suck it up, and then I'd just push it over. It ran on a rail. By the time I left there, I had worked over into the lab. So, I mean, that's totally different stuff. And, you know, for me, that's kind of the way retirement is. You know, I have nothing set that I do. I don't have any, nothing special. You know, I ain't out there saving the world or building a company or none of that bull. I'm just kind of kicking back. You know, I think after decades of having your whole life dictated to you time-wise, you know, from the time you're just a little kid, time you go to bed, time you go to school, eat lunch, you get your job, and you're bound by them rules there. So I don't, you know, you don't know anything else. It's kind of normal to you, and I didn't want that in retirement. And thankfully I ain't nothing like that. You know, for me it's the adventure that a new day brings. You know, whether I'm getting attacked by a stray dog, got a bad tooth and I need to go get some dental work, or get my car stuck in the mud up to the frame, you know. Or it could be, hey man, I could make a new friend or help a neighbor or discover something about this little area I'm in I never really knew. You know, it's the unknown of the day and the variety of activities that I do, and the amount of stuff that I find interesting. It don't take a lot for me to find interesting. But you know, and you know, before I retired, man, I didn't have no idea what I was going to do, and I always told people nothing, and that's what I considered. I don't care what I've done or what I do. It's nothing. It's nothing of any importance to anybody but me. It's something I think's important and I enjoy. And I found out that when you retire, and you might find it out too, that them 40 hours seem intimidating to you, 40 hours plus that you spent physically at work or on a job, it's not near enough time to get everything you want to get done or that you would need to do in retirement. You know, don't throw your calendar away when you retire. You're going to need that sucker just to keep everything straight. I'm telling you, man, it just is. You know, listen now, I found it advantageous for me. That to be open-minded, be willing to give something a try. You know, it's like this summer I plan on borrowing that kayak from a buddy of mine down the road here. And I ain't never been on a kayak before, but it ought to be all kind of fun and interesting to give it a shot, you know. Been in a canoe, john boat, and bass boat, and pontoon, and ocean-going ships, but I ain't never been on a daggone kayak, so, you know, but I'm willing to give it a shot, you know. I might like it, I might drown, ain't no telling. You know, be a little open-minded and willing to give stuff a try, because you never know where it'll lead, you know. And don't be afraid to screw up. Man, things change all the time, man. You might not like it, or you might do it and not like it in another year. But you don't know till you give it a shot. You really don't. And that's where you screw up at. Well, I did this, I didn't like it, I better go back and get a job or whatever. But if you give it an honest shot, you might end up liking it. So, I don't know. But I don't actually have any hobbies. I just, I got such broad interests. I'm so easily impressed. And I do pretty much what I enjoy, whether I'm helping a neighbor or clearing brush or trying to catch a fish on that pocket fisherman. I think that helps if you try to stay open-minded, be a little adventurous. You know, greet each day like it is a new beginning for you. The wonders out there and the possibilities are endless. You know, it's hard to make that change from that structured life we lived for so long to having everything be ours. But honestly, man, it feels, I don't know how, you know. And that calendar fills up, Doc. And the time, it's just unreal. I'm out here at the park today. I just finished taking my walk, and I usually, did my calisthenics earlier today, this morning. Me and baby had our coffee meeting. Once that broke up, then I come out here to take my walk. I got to head down to the gym now. I started the gym last month, just for strength exercise, not strength, but resistance exercising. Ain't be trying to be Mr. America, just want to not lose what little bit of strength I got. But I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There's a girl on a horse, way over yonder, rides a pretty little horse. Of course, light brown color, white hair, tail and mane. It's pretty. See the weeds growing in the field out there, how purple it is? So, but I take my walk up here because it's flat. It's kind of flat and level, and you don't got to worry about chuck holes and stuff. So, but I'm gonna get ready. I got to get down. I got to stop by Mama's. Got a couple things I want to knock out down there today, and I'm probably on my way back from the gym. But y'all take care, man. Keep open-minded and be willing to try. Be a little adventurous. And know that life is constantly changing, man. And what you enjoy today, you might not enjoy tomorrow. Y'all take care of yourselves, man. Enjoy this beautiful week. And we'll talk with y'all later.